Several historic oak trees come down over the last week, and now a busy block uptown looks a lot different today. The city cut down half a dozen trees that line Napoleon Avenue near St. Charles. Here's our Rachel Hanley.
The air still smelled like sawdust Saturday as trucks hauled away pieces of the city's history.
It was pretty sad.
Until recently, 8 large oak trees stood in front of Sophie B. Wright Charter School. 2 of them were cut down last month, with plans to take down the rest.
As of Saturday, they're gone, and there are only stumps left outside the entrance to the school.
Feelings were mixed.
It's nice. I love it. You can see the whole front of the school.
I feel like the trees gave the school, it made the scenery more beautiful.
But the project's been in the works for a while. A representative from the city's Parks and Parkways department told us the trees had termite damage and their roots had been hurt during construction work. According to the city, that work was done by a private contractor in 2014 who didn't have a permit. The trees have been in decline since. Saturday's removal project was not connected to Monday's storms, which the city blamed for several other historic trees falling. One of those blocked traffic on South Carrollton for hours. An arborist told us this week that construction may have helped bring down that tree too.
There was road construction several years prior, sidewalk construction, a lot of root systems were probably cut, and it didn't leave the tree much room to stabilize itself. It was a girdling effect.
An aunt of a Sophie B. Wright student says it's because of incidents like that she's glad the trees came down Saturday.
Might fall anytime during a hurricane or anything. Might fall on the school.
I'm happy they're gone for that reason, so no one could get injured.
And the space outside the school may not be empty for long. The mayor's office says new trees will be planted there when the weather cools down. Rachel Hanley, Eyewitness News.
And a month ago, a large branch fell from an oak tree onto a school bus at Sophie B. Wright. That happened on the opposite side of the school from the trees that were removed today. If you're concerned about your trees, experts say there are some steps that you can take. First, take a look for broken or dangling branches or cracks where branches attach to the trunk. Second, check the leaves for uneven coloring, which can show signs of problems. Also, look for fungus growing on your roots as well as holes or raised soil. And look for any signs of decay like mushrooms or cracks on the trunks. If you see any of those signs, it's best to contact an arborist for a professional wellness check.